Hey friends, I thought I would do a little video about ground hum and hissing in audio systems and how to get rid of it. So here's what we got. I got a MIDI keyboard, an rc505 Mark II looper, a Native Instruments Maschine MK3 drum machine, and a laptop. Now the laptop is routing audio into the looper, but it's also running the MIDI back and forth from the drum machine. And then everything's going into this mixer right here, this mixer. So what I was getting a hum in the mixer. And the first thing to do when trying to troubleshoot a problem like this is just always trial and error, trying to narrow down where the problem is coming from. And I see this all the time, like when I'm playing DJ sets and something isn't working, I just always have to be like, all right, step one, put on my engineer hat. Where is this problem coming from? And then if I can find out where it's coming from, then it becomes easier to fix. So that's step one. And so what I did is I just started unplugging things from the mixer to understand where is the hum coming from. And I found out that it was coming from the machine, from the drum machine. So then I tried one thing, which is connecting the drum machine to a different circuit and the mixer to a different circuit in the house. And the way I did that is the panel for the house is right there. And so I flipped off the different circuits to understand which outlets were connected to the same circuits. And then I found an outlet that was connected to a different circuit. I plugged the mixer and the drum machine into that circuit to see if that would eliminate the problem. I thought it would, but it did not. So then I was like, all right. And that's, by the way, a common way to get rid of ground hum is to plug things into a different circuit, because then they're using a different ground and it interrupts the feedback loop that makes it into a cyclical thing. So that didn't work. So then I was like, all right, it's definitely the drum machine, because when I unplug the drum machine and plug it back in, I'm getting that hum. And so then I unplugged the drum machine. Then I figured out, what is the drum machine connected to? Okay, the drum machine is connected to the laptop here. And so then I just started unplugging things from the laptop, and I figured out that what it actually was the MIDI sync, like the USB connection between the machine and the laptop, was right beside the power for the laptop. The power for the laptop. So all I had to do, it was over here, beside, it was crossing over the MIDI. And so all I had to do was move it over and plug it into the other side of the laptop, and that solved the problem. So it was actually the power to the laptop, the AC power, the DC power, I guess, coming from the AC-DC converter, was introducing a hum into that cable, and I switched the sides and now the hum is gone. So if you've got hum, those are two things you can try. It's always going to be something to do with power, because it's something to do with the ground. Or I shouldn't say always, but I think most of the time. So hope that's helpful. A little bit of a tale from the front lines here. Good luck getting rid of your hum.